About set for baseball now on the show as we welcome you to Yankee Stadium here in the Bronx. Tonight, it's an AL Eastern Division matchup between the Boston Red Sox and the New York Yankees. J.D. Martinez, with just days left to play, the league's top power bat looks to cement his case for the home run crown. Next, David Wells is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Yanks. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Their ball club is going to have to keep a close eye on this one. This guy's nearing 200 innings on the season, and that's a lot of innings. A guy that takes the ball every 5 days. I'm sure they're going to watch to see if there are any signs of him tiring early in this one.
And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, well, they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V. You know one thing you don't want to do here, D-Row, you've been on some good teams, not to lose focus at this point of the year, to keep the big picture inside, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that 1-game wild card, win or go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5.
And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, you have to be really impressed with what J.D. Martinez does for this offense. He's got over 1,000 RBIs. He's already proved he's a clutch hitter. He knows how to drive in big runs when it counts. So if the situation comes up in this game, I'm looking to watch how he goes to work in the clutch.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there, the straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at-bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Stepping in now, Ralph Kiner. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. The average sits at 294, 34 home runs, and 74 RBIs. Inside corner, a ball and a strike.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
Here's the 1-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
The 2-2.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. Pretty good pitch, but he didn't quite get it to come back all the way to the corner. That's tough to do for most guys.
And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
The first baseman, Paul.
First pitch of the AB on its way, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Red Sox leave 1. Sox 0. Yanks coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball, The Show. James Paxton gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be a fun one to watch. This guy's been around the block for a while, but he's having a rock-solid season with a real good ERA. It'll be really interesting to see how he attacks his opposing lineup.
Now into the box, Derek Jeter. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Yankees, the shortstop, Derek Jeter.
Here's the pitch. on. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
First pitch on its way. Bernie Williams comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight, they have not been playing all that well, to put it charitably, as they come into this one losers of 7 straight games.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they played, but they have to find a way to relax a little bit. Everybody goes through these little stretches, these little valleys throughout the course of the long season. This team should right itself, and it needs to start today.
First delivery to him.
Henderson.
Ricky Henderson is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike one.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1.
Back-to-back strikeouts in the first right here. Pitcher is setting the tone, pounding the zone.
And there's ball 2 now. Line toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Nice AB right there. A little potential for some two-out lightning. Getting the cleanup hitter to the dish after the first 2 batters of the inning were retired.
Here comes Tino Martinez. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you could extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Henderson, the runner at first with 2 gone. Throw over to the bag, and he's back easily. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Guess where he's going with this next pitch? Probably a little further outside, see if the fish are still biting.
And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. The Yanks leave 1. Still no score. And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. And now the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. Wells certainly comes at you with the big fastball, but the only knock on it is the apparent lack of control he has over that pitch. Might not always know where it's going, and that can make things a little dicey for pitching coaches. 2 balls and no strikes for Bogaerts. And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Matty, Clyde's my type of umpire. I didn't mind the low strike zone, and that's exactly what he has. If you're not going to give him above the belt, I'm okay with it.
D-Row, you know, one of the things, I guess, with Clyde is he is a real good low strike umpire. Pitchers seem to like him more than hitters, but one thing I will say, he has a very consistent zone. It's a low zone, but a consistent zone.
And a great location that time on the corner. 3-2 now. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw is in time for the first out of the second. Here's J.D. Martinez. With just a few games left to play, he comes into this one with a sizable lead in the home run standings.
And the way he's swinging the bat, I don't think anyone catches him. It's got to be a nice feeling stepping to the plate knowing you're going to end up a home run champ.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. Up next, Willie Mays, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
This is foul right side. And it's fouled away. Ready with the 0-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Stepping up is Jose Canseco. He's hoping to break out of the slump he's been stuck in.
The left fielder, Jose Canseco.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. So now here is Cecil Fielder. Now the first pitch.
Fielder.
Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
The next batter is Alfonso Soriano. There's one on to Canseco, and it's a double play. The side is retired. The love of the game runs deep with these folks. 2 complete. Still scoreless here on the show.
Welcome back to the Bronx, where these fans have witnessed a lot of good pitching from their Yankees this season. Coming into the day, they rank first in the league in both ERA and strikeouts, a combination that has opposing lineups searching for answers. One member of the staff told me, "It's a special group of guys. I've never been on a pitching staff that's so dominant top to bottom, and I've been on some pretty good ones." Now, one of the hitters on the team told me, "I'm relieved I get to stand behind them and play defense instead of staring them down in the box. That can't be fun." Matt, back to you.
All right, thanks, Heidi. 1-0 the count. Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch, wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
And he fouls this one off.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. Fly ball out toward left center field. Canseco arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. Into the box, Christian Vasquez, and you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Skied into straightaway right. Henderson is there, 2 down.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Back to the top of the order now, and digging in now at the plate will be Craig Biggio. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch.
I'll tell you right now, he let go of that one, and he wanted to pull it back. That was a hanger, bad spot over the heart of the plate. He's lucky. He's lucky that's getting sent back to him.
Fouled away. Red Sox still looking for their first hit here. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. Down in order go the Red Sox. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Bottom of the third now, and standing in is the
Leading
veteran
off for
third
the
baseman,
Yankees.
Alan Trammell.
The third baseman.
He's ready.
Alan
Here's the first pitch.
Trammell.
And, oh, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike, 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. Just a touch outside, 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
The 2-2. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Playable for Verdugo, and there's one gone.
Batting ninth, the catcher.
Next to dig in, Jorge Posada. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And a called strike on the corner. He didn't like that call. I don't blame him. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. And now a pitch on the way. High chopper to third. He's got it. Throw to first will be in time to get Posada 2 away.
The batter, number 2.
So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Derek Jeter struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
First pitch cutter that's by him for strike one. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Yankee shortstop behind in the count, 1-2.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Now to the plate, Chipper Jones comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Still a big bagel in that hit column, and this is where the frustration can start setting in on a team if they're not careful. It's never a good feeling when you know the guy out there on the mound is completely shutting you down.
Williams is right there, 1 down. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And folks, that is not a misprint. He's been clocked at over 100 miles an hour so far. My goodness. Ralph Kiner will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
The 1-2. Fouled off. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Henderson is over just a few steps to his left as he takes it for out number 2.
Now batting, the first baseman, Paul
Digging in next, Paul Canseco. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. A ball and a strike now. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
2-1.
Boy, he just threw that fastball by him.
That's not really where you want to miss right there. I know this guy has got power stuff, but you can't live in the middle of the plate against this lineup and expect to have success.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
Fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
And this is taken for a ball. He walked him. And the Sox had themselves a 2-out base runner. Next up for the Red Sox, Xander Bogaerts. Man at first after the 2-out walk. In there, and it's 0-1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
Here it comes, 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. One left for the Red Sox. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. So stepping in is Bernie Williams. He'll start things out against James Paxton as we get the inning underway. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. High and deep to right center. Berdugo backing up on it. But he can't get it as it's off the wall. He hit the corner and tries for third. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you could say, hey, he's gone a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
A base hit in his first trip. The 1-0. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. The 1-1 makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2.
This is a situation where the offensive player just needs to do his job. Take inventory, infield back, get you a ground ball somewhere in the infield.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. The 2-2. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. The throw to first is in time, 1 down.
Now batting, first baseman.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Tino Martinez. 0 for 1, went down looking his first time up.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
The 1-0 is taken high above the zone.
This would seem like an easy RBI situation. 2-0 count, runner in scoring position, but you have to know there's an open base, and he might be pitching around you.
Has a look, now the pitch. 3-0 now. Williams stands at third with one gone in the inning. Three and one.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
To first, fielded cleanly, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the second out, but meanwhile the run is in to score.
Really good job of putting the ball in play right there. Even though it wasn't a base hit, it does bring the go-ahead run for his team.
Striding in is Jose Canseco. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. First delivery to him. On the line, that's a base hit into left field. So we'll go a little deeper into the bottom of the fourth as that extends the inning. That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive. Into the box, Cecil Fielder, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Runner goes for second. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Stays alive, still 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We played 4 full. It's the Yankees 1 and the Red Sox nothing. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
J.D. Martinez.
First pitch on its way. As he can't catch up on a fastball to letters, and it's strike one.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Canseco arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Now to the plate, here is Willie Mays. He's 0 for 1 thus far. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Williams is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he's currently in 5th place in that department in the AL race. Alex Berdugo digging in now. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Alfonso Soriano. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Here's the 0-2. And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. On the ground to the right side. Scooped up. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, third baseman, Trammell.
So that brings up the Hall of Famer, Trammell. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. No balls and a strike to count. Bases are empty. 1 man out. High in the air into shallow left center. Left fielder giving chase. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Now batting, catcher, Martinez.
Now to bat, Jorge Posada. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ripped down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The pitch. And Posada can't make contact with that. He's behind 2 strikes.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly.
Well, the side is retired as they make the play. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, but they're up 1-0. And now here is Christian Vasquez. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Christian Vasquez.
First offering on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
1 strike.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher. Able to pound his zone with all different options.
Trammell grabs it cleanly. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
When the guy in the mound is working on a no-no this late, every play is exciting and stressful for the fielders. We'll see if they can continue making the plays behind him.
In there for extra bases, and there goes the no-hitter. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. So a good job of going the other way here as he checks in with the 1-out double. And you can see on the graphic there, he currently leads the Red Sox in that department. Out in front of it, strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now the 0-1.
Got to believe you're going to get some tough pitches in this count with the base open at first. This is where you have to regroup and find a way to get a good pitch to drive in that run.
Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Ralph Kiner is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. This ball will be chopped foul. Biggio stands at second with 2 gone. And it's fouled away. Popped him up. Tino's there to make the catch to retire the side. Red Sox leave 1. They're down 1-0. So now to the plate, Derek Jeter.
Leading off for the Yankees, the shortstop, Derek Jeter.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. And with 1 away, we show you a look at where these guys sit in the current division race, and basically they're left with no hope. Next, it'll be Bernie Williams, as the switch hitter will bat right-handed here.
Definitely not the side where he hits for more thunder. More pop in the bat swinging left-handed, but he's going to have...
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit-by pitch. Digging in will be Ricky Henderson. 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play. He's ready. Now the pitch. Runners on the move for second. Pitch outside. The throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Well, the offense has been in short supply here tonight, so maybe that bag was aimed at finding another way to generate some runs.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt, Matty. The ball isn't carrying well tonight, and we haven't seen any home runs, so sometimes you have to try for something else. Now,
a swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Looking up is Kiner. Gone! So a 2-run shot to left center, number 10 for him on the year, as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead.
And with one swing of the bat, he shows you why he's dripping with tools. He's got the speed, he's got the power. You don't know how to attack this guy. You can't put him on base with a knock or a walk, or he'll just end up on second or third. And if you leave something over the heart of the plate, that's what can happen.
Into the box now, Tino Martinez. Here comes the left fielder. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
The left fielder, Jose Canseco.
Stepping in next, Jose Canseco. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1.
Ew, is that ugly? You could probably throw anything out there to this guy. He'd swing at the rosin bag if you throw it up there.
Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
So he goes back-to-back with the same pitch and got him to chase it both times. He's clearly not picking up that pitch very well.
So he was confident doubling up. Does he triple up on it?
It's always tough to go back-to-back-to-back. It's not a good idea to show a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Mays will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. 4, 5, and 6 coming up to start the 7th. It's now 3-0 New York. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the first baseman, Paul Canseco. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through into right. So a leadoff single here to start the 7th. So only the second hit he's given up tonight.
Yeah, man, he's locked in and pretty dominant since the first. So as long as he can get back in that groove with the next batter, he's not going to worry too much about it.
This is a foul ball. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Out of here to the deepest part of the yard.
He's one of the best home run hitters in the league, and rightfully so. You're not going to get cookies thrown at you every at-bat. Most guys can handle a fastball, but he waited back on that off-speed pitch and drove it right out of the yard.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez as he will look at a first. Two runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Number 24.
First delivery to him. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1.
This guy's throwing a gem so far. Biggest key, 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Left fielder looking up. That one is out of here. This game is tied.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
Alex Berdugo is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. The pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Henderson is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
The catcher, number 13.
Next, it'll be Christian Vasquez. He bounced out last time up. And this one runs up high. Ball 1. Into right field. That's a base hit.
Yeah, and I think he might have lulled himself into a false sense of security out there. Prior to this inning, he was pitching a shutout, but now he's starting to look a little off.
Craig Biggio digging in now. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Canseco able to track it down for the third out. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. 7th inning stretch time now here in the Bronx, and we are all tied at 3 apiece.
Leading off for the Yankees, the designated hitter,
Pitch on the way.
Fielder.
Oh, 1-0.
Now the 1-0. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2. Ground ball left side. He's got it. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Now back, the second baseman, Alfonso Soriano.
1 gone here in the Yankees 7th. And batting next to be Alfonso Soriano. Just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. And this is low. Ball 2. 2-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Going back is the right fielder. And as Yankees fans hear on television quite frequently, see ya! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 38th home run of the season for him as they take the lead 4-3.
You want to certainly drive home runs out of the ballpark, then you better get on the gas. And that's what he did right there. That fastball was not sneaking by him.
Here comes the Red Sox manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight.
Now pitching for Boston.
So he'll depart after 6 in the 3rd, and he'll have no shot at a victory here in this one. To the plate now, Alan Trammell. A swing and a drive sent down toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
Sometimes when a reliever comes in the game, he wants to get that first strike so bad that he serves one up, and that's exactly what happens here. The first batter he faces just rockets one off the wall, and now he's got to worry about another base hit, potentially bringing home a run.
Standing in now, Jorge Posada. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. Berdugo is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Stepping in once again is Derek Jeter. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Looking to keep this a one-run game, the pitch, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Trammell at second with two down. Now a pickoff play at second, and he'll dive back in. The 0-1 offering. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
Put that in a memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Runner in scoring position at second with two down. Tries to get him to chase the curveball away, but it breaks outside. 2-2 now.
Tried to get him to bite on that curveball, but no luck. It'll be interesting to see what he goes with now with the count even at 2-2.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Long run for the center fielder. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. The Yankees do get one on the solo homer. We'll march on to the eighth. It's now 4-3 Bombers. Jeff Nelson has been summoned now from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth.
Number 43, Jeff Nelson.
Chipper Jones will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now.
Chipper Jones.
And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-1. Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
No hits to this point. The 0-1 pitch. Fouled away. Hit out towards second. Reined in. To second for one on the first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly two away now.
Well, they got the tying run on base, but one ground ball later, and it's gone. He's going to be frustrated with himself after that.
So now to the plate, Paul Canseco. As he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball one. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. In for a strike. It's 1-1.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
2-1 to the Red Sox first baseman. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
3-2 pitch. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Red Sox go down quietly. Score holds at 4-3. Michael Chavis is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now.
For the Red Sox. Now playing third base, number 23.
Bottom of it.
Michael Chavis.
Here's the first pitch.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Ball 2 now. Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Fouled off.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
This is skied into short left center. Kiner comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for route number 1.
Now batting.
Tight game here. 4-3 our score as we take the opportunity to compare the performances turned in by the 2 starters. And stepping in, Ricky Henderson. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Hit on the ground out to short. Bogarts has it. And there are 2 away now. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Tino Martinez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look, try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And gives this one a pretty good ride out to deep center. And the running play to end the inning. 1 go the Bombers, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead.
You don't see this very often, Matty V. A 2-strike straight changeup. This guy's changeup is one of the best in the league. We'll see if he tries that different approach this time. Maybe if he gets to 2 strikes, try to use the fastball a little bit more than that straight changeup.
Mariano Rivera takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he swings and lifts an easy fly ball into shallow center field. And that'll be a base hit, so they couldn't ask for more as the possible tying runs aboard to kick off the 9th. And he's out trying to stretch it into a double, so a costly mistake here leading off the inning. Next will be the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez. Held hitless in this one so far, but he looks to be in good position to cap off the year with more home runs than anybody else in the league.
But I think he'd like to have a good AB right here. He's hitless on the day. He hasn't looked good at the plate. I'd like to see him stay back and drive something back up the middle.
toward the second baseman. Throw on to first, and now the Red Sox are down to their final out.
Now back, number 24.
Next to hit, Willie Mays. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here's the first pitch. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. And it's fouled away. Last strike now for the Red Sox. Popped him up. And he will make the catch with ease, and the Yankees have claimed the 4th consecutive victory here as this ball game is over. And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The New York Yankees with the division best 104th winner. David Wells wins his 19th decision of the season. Mariano Rivera closes the door for the save, his 16th of the season. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasquez. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees,